sagging pants, big gold jewelry. He was just right down in that space right there that's empty next to my vehicle. So I don't know. I don't know that guy. He's not anybody I've ever met or seen or known, or the woman he's with either. That's what they'll do. They'll come walking around my vehicle. I mean, doing laps around my vehicle with no other cars in the parking lot. Maybe in his phone on vibrate. And then they walk real slow, going into the library. And straight trash, just a gang of gangs. Some jackass with a badge get out of jail free cards too. They got out of that green Honda. That's right behind me right there. Plates are ZBA 428. Green Honda looks like a 90s model 4-door Honda Accord. Kind of faded paint on the bumper, beat up looking. All I can tell is that these snitches are matching my location, Jake's, and they have to be in proximity to me and Jake when they do these fake phone call shit, whatever it is. And there's another guy on the front sidewalk there on the vending machine side. He's playing with his cell phone. Texting and stuff. He may be white or black, I can't tell because he's in the shade. I think he's a white male. Bearded. Anyway, my windows were all up and that black guy walked by my vehicle. And that green car was already sitting in the parking lot when Jake and I got here. Because I drove around to get to this spot to park. I do not consent to searches, surveillance, monitoring, supervision, with or without my knowledge. I've never given anyone permission to receive phone calls that I'm supposed to receive. And there would be no reason on God's green earth to call somebody that I don't know and tell them to walk by my vehicle and wait until I get to the library and then pop out of their vehicle to receive a phone call. And make sure they walk by my vehicle and they say hello into the phone. And that's what goes on. They had been hanging out. We'd get here to the library, and they'd be hanging out in front of the library. Whoever these people were, they're always black, straight trash-looking folks. Sometimes they'd be standing with a security guard that would just come out when we just got to the library. And they'd be standing there, and they'd wait till Jake and I walked up to the circle drive to go into the library, and then they'd immediately put a phone up to their ear with the guard standing there, like that made it official or something. And they never said a word to me or Jake. It's ludicrous. It's unbelievably outrageous. These are people that Jake and I don't know and have never met and have no reason to be contacted about me or Jake at all. Not allowing to get a security officer there to be their witness. Gee, I wish I was 00 Bond. 007 games is what it is. It's all based on some type of cell phone surveillance. It's all fabricated completely. I mean, I didn't even look at those people and didn't talk to them or anything. All he did was walk up by my vehicle, didn't look at me or speak to me or nothing. I don't know that man. I've never seen him before. And that's been true of all of them that have done it. Every single one of them at this library that have done it. Like that. In other ways, like by the door and stuff. It's ridiculous. In front of God and everybody. That guy had his back to me. All the time. I don't even know him. Or the woman he was with. I mean, that's what it is. It's to fabricate consent, some type of consent or contact with me, where these snitches are getting these calls to make it all look legal. That's why they match our movement, mine and Jake, and the cop just calls them. That's all they do is follow us around and do that. They say, oh, she consented, oh, she didn't object. I mean, this is pathetic. Do it in front of God and everybody. Like nobody else in the whole freaking world sees it. See how many fucking cars there are? How many people are sitting in their cars here? And I don't even see shit like that. They know. People know this is being done to me and my son. And there's Kristen. I believe that's Kristen. Maybe it's not. And I've gone in and complained to security and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, really? Oh, you know, people just do stuff like that. And they know what's going on. It's deliberate and it's deceptive. It's a choice to be deliberately deceptive and force me to accept a completely falsified case and to force this falsifying evidence is what it is. There ain't any reason for me to have known that guy. People walk by and say hello into their phones all the time. Why on earth would anybody assume I consent to anything because some guy happened to walk up on the side of my vehicle with his back to me and said hello into a cell phone? I mean, it's that's what it is.